I belong. I'm running to her like a little song.
My name is Max, and you're cool. Or you want to save him?
You're really cool. That's a really good question. But there are cooler people than me that will really do bad things to me if I give away the ending. I just read, obviously Sam's going to do everything in his power to save Dean, and he's going to call on other people that might have powers that Sam does not to help. But we're going up against a big bad demon, so we don't know how it's going to work out just yet. Thanks for the question, man.
Like you live in my TV.
I can.
Yesterday, someone asked Jim Bieber what his favorite charity was, and I was wondering what your favorite charity was, or if there's any causes that are close to your heart.
There are many causes that are close to my heart. I've been very upfront about how I feel about rescuing dogs and just animal shelters in general. Sandy, I know, is a fan of St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and that's also a very worthy cause. But at least for me, I've always had a special soft spot for animals.
All right. First, I want to say thank you for coming out here. We know how busy your schedule is, and the fact that you even made today is just awesome.
Grace busy with this. That's work, and this is what I work.
I actually have a question for you. We would like to know, my friend and I, would like to know what you think of the fan fictions and the RPGs, and most of all of Wincest.
I'm obviously a little spooked by Wincest. So I'm like, is that Jensen? But the fan fiction and the RPGs, I think, is sort of an aspect of what I was talking about earlier, about how everybody's taken apart in Supernatural, and they're not just watching it to, I don't see anybody writing episodes of Grey's Anatomy, they're like, and then the doctor will say this, and use a scalpel, but they become really passionate about the show, and I think especially for the fans of Supernatural, it's great. It's a great learning tool and exploring tool to explore this world. So, I'm supportive.
I want to see you to the face from when you lost your shoe.
Alright, then I'm going to need everybody in the audience on 3 to say action, because like after that action. So, 1, 2, 3. Breakfast together. She waited all this time to ask, so she embarrassed me in front of y'all guys. The set on fire is always odd when they tell you. When they tell you you're gonna do a stunt scene. It's a fun. When they tell you you're gonna do a stunt scene, like a falling stunt scene, you're like, okay, I'll put knee pads on and make sure I don't bust my kneecap open or my elbow or something. But then when they tell you, oh yeah, next episode, we're going to set you on fire, you're like, so what's going on next episode? We're going to set you on fire. So, that was pretty weird. So I'd say being set on fire was probably the most uncomfortable thing I've had to do for the show, period. Because it's fire. Very simple. It's not like, let's keep it contained, it's fire. It's like putting a bear on set and going, let's hope he's okay. And plus, I have bad experience with fire. I wasn't there on set, but during House of Wax, and Aaron Fire burnt the stage down. So you can't control fire. And if you can, then you need it on set. So I'd say that. Where'd it go?
Hi, Jerry.
Yes. Hi. How are you? Good. Good. It's lag time. It's still like 9 a.m. What did she say?
I hear they on Friday the 13th. And
that was my question.
Is it kind of like a reach?
Try not.
Or
It's a retelling. It's more of a, I read that it was like the difference between a prequel and a sequel and a midquel. I guess it's a midquel. It's a retelling of the story. It's not a remake of the original. It's sort of a whole new telling. It's almost more like another Friday the 13th movie than it is a remake of Friday the 13th.
Are you going to make it different so that we all like are excited about that?
Lots of faces.
Actually,
Lots of faces, and I'm just naked the whole time.
She gave me love, 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 crazy love. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. She got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling down, and I'm running to her when the sun goes down. She takes away my trouble, she takes away my grief, she takes away my heartache, and I go right to sleep. Give her love, 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 crazy love. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. Yes, I need her in the daytime, and yes, I need her in the night. Yes, I want to throw my arms around her, kiss her, hug her, and a kiss another time. When I'm returning from a long day, give me some sweet loving, it brightens up my day. It makes me righteous, and yes, it makes me whole. It makes me mellow right down to my soul.